After two draws in the classical format, we have now the tie breaks between Vincent Keymer on your screen and Ian Nepomniachtchi. This is very exciting for all the fans because Vincent is someone who is excelled at freestyle chess, but he has done so in the classical format, in long format. In rapid chess, Ian is an absolute beast. He showed it in the qualifiers where he finished jointly at the top along with Magnus Carlsen. So this match between Vincent and Ian is very difficult to judge who will come out on top. Ian opens with e4, e5. We have a position which is very similar to standard chess, just that there is this knight and queen which have exchanged places. How much will that impact is the question. Bishop c4 played, he brings his knight out to e6 and pawn comes up to d3 by Ian. Now Vincent most likely will get his bishop out. I think bishop c5 makes a lot of sense. He plays his bishop out to c5 and here bishop to e3 played. So of course trading will help white to develop a piece. So very combative move, knight d4 attacking the c2 pawn. The way to defend it could be to simply chop off the knight or play bishop b3, but look at this move. Ian Nepomniachtchi plays king to d2. Wow, what a move that is. He just goes up, defends the pawn with his king. Now pawn comes up to d6. And Ian has assessed this position incredibly well. He goes f4. And what is amazing about this is that Ian now can kick the knight away with c3 at the right moment. Bishop comes back to b6. Vincent under a lot of pressure. Look at the time on the clock as well. Ian has more than 8 minutes while Vincent is down to 8 minutes on the clock. Knight comes out to c3. He wants to go knight d5 to attack b6 and c7. Bishop e6 played. He takes it. Bishop takes. Of course, knight takes would be met with f5, gaining even further space. So Vincent has this small concession that is made by taking on the doubled pawns with f takes e6. Knight goes to a4. He's attacking the bishop now. So Ian, maybe not the best move here. Maybe he could have taken and then played this. But now Vincent can pop out with a check on a5. Well, he goes queen f7. No such subtleties for Vincent Keymer here. And Ian even finds the time to pour himself some water and drink it here. He's looking calm, he's looking confident. He's feeling good about his position. He takes on e5, d takes e5. And now brings his queen to f2, offering a trade. Vincent's like, no trade here. Knight takes b6, a takes b6, opening up the rook. Both the kings are in the center. Ian plays his rook to f1, eyeing the f7, f8 squares just in case. The knight comes out to c6. Black's position does look a little bit easier to play now. Notice there are threats of knight takes c2, king takes c2, nb4 check, and the d3 point is very weak. So knight comes out to c3. He simply long castles, and the speed at which Vincent is playing is immense. He has 6 minutes 56 seconds. Nepo has 3 minutes 33 seconds. He now finally takes it. But now you take back with the pawn. That's the point. You can take back e takes d4. Now Nepo is shaking his head. He's unhappy here. Knight e2, a very important moment. Can Vincent find queen d6, attacking h2 and queen b4 check in the air? Yes, he finds it. What a move by Vincent Keymer. He's now in the driver's seat. He's attacking both ways. Nepo in trouble. Rook f8 also coming in. He goes queen to g3. Check. King goes to c1. Rook f8. The speed. Insane. And the big problem that white has is that his rook on a1 isn't playing. He's effectively a rook down. Now what does Vincent do here? A very important moment. He takes on f3, g takes on f3 and brings his rook to f8. a3 pushing the queen back, queen a5 quickly played. 5 minutes 29 seconds for Vincent, 3 minutes 29 seconds for Nepo. You can't take here. This would be hanging. He goes king d1. Seems like a decent move. There's always this threat of taking the pawn on g7. Look at that cold-blooded move. G6, love it. G6 is a fantastic move by Vincent Keymer, stopping Queen G7 ideas. Queen goes to H3 now, attacking E6 and H7. The best move is Queen D2. Very tough to find, especially giving up the pawn with a check. But can Vincent do it? He's shown again and again that he is a class act. He thinks deep here and moves the queen. Oh my goodness, he plays that move, Queen D2. The point is Queen E6 check is simply met with King B8. White has nothing more. The knight is hanging, so he goes Knight D1, Knight C1. And now finds another amazing move. You can't take on E6 now because of Rook takes F3. So he goes B4, grabbing some space on the queen side, hoping to get some space for his king to B2. Wow, how should Vincent continue here? Finds Queen E1. Just tying everything up. Nepo goes King to A2. And maybe now Queen F2 is possible to attack F3 and C2. Is that even possible move? Yes, it's not a bad move. He goes Queen C3, which is the strongest move there. And Yan now has to defend. He goes back King B1. But there's this beautiful move, Knight E5. Attacking F3, coming to D2 with his knight. This should be findable for Vincent. He's found some incredible moves here. Finds it. Knight E5 on the board. What a game here by Vincent Keymer. Just not putting a foot wrong. Knight E5 played. And Nepo takes. Knight takes F3. Knight goes to B3. Now how do you finish off your opponent? It's very close. Maybe the best move is to take this pawn to threaten check here. Very, very deadly move. Finds it again. Vincent. Whoa. What a player he is. What a player. Somehow Vincent Keymer just showing that freestyle chess is just meant for him. E5. Nepo is putting all his trust on the e-pawn because there's a check that's coming in and he has to block with the knight. Rook takes, king takes, queen takes a1, king d2. He's now a piece up, Vincent. But is the e-pawn dangerous? And remember, queen e8, queen a4 is a perpetual. So have to be careful. King a7, another beautiful move found there. He goes queen d7, again threatening check and a repetition there. C6 played. E6, 2 moves away from queening. The knight is too far away. Somehow Vincent has to checkmate this white king on d2. If he doesn't do that, he's gone. Busted. Queen g1 check. Maybe there's a threat of queen e3. E7, what do you do? E7, knight f3 check is the mate. He goes c4. Knight f3 check, king c2, and there is queen a1. Followed by queen c3, queen d2. It's a beautiful move here. There's also queen e1 to go here. He finds queen a1 and that's over, guys. If e7, there's queen c3 check, king d1, knight d2, king a2, queen b3 and queen b1 mate. Nepo resigns. Vincent Keymer wins. He gets a victory here in the match. 1-0 ahead in the rapid section. And in the second game, he managed to hold the game. With this, he beat Ian Nepomniachtchi, qualified to the semi-finals to take on Hikaru Nakamura. Vincent Keymer is an incredible freestyle chess player.